Hello everyone, I'm Kidis, an exchange student from Albania, and I'm here with Dr. Lawrence to tell us more about a project called Green Erasmus. And it is a very nice project, I've heard, but in my opinion, I don't really get the idea how Erasmus can be green while we are meant to travel to different countries, right?
Okay, of course, as you suggest, green stands for ecological. And you are absolutely right. There seems to be a bit of a contradiction because in Erasmus, we are making students from here to travel over there and students from here to travel over there. And the travel is essential because we actually want people to be in the country. We don't want to do it by Zoom conferences. However, the idea came from somebody in the European Commission, and he visited us last year. And he was going on about Green Erasmus. And afterwards, I asked myself the same question as you. And I thought, yeah, but only one flight is necessary for each student. So if somebody comes from, we have a student from Brazil who's here for a whole year. And he only needs to fly over one time to Germany, do 1 year in Germany, and then fly back. The reality is normally different because we have Christmas in the middle, or we have the long holidays in the summer in the middle, and then people take that opportunity to travel home. And we are now giving them, under this Green Erasmus scheme, we are giving them extra money to stay in Germany. And they need to write a proposal, and then they can get extra money either for a German course that they take during the holidays. And this can be important because during the semester, often the students don't have the time to improve their German very much because they study in English. Or they can also do things like Interrail. If they have a good project, they can hand it in to us and we evaluate the project, and then we subsidize their travel. With Interrail, this would mean that they travel around Europe and hopefully meet some other Europeans as well on the trains, sleep in youth hostels, get to know people and make more friends in Europe. So we are trying to minimize the air travel during their semester or their year in Germany.
That sounds interesting, but who can participate or who can be part of this program? For example, can I?
Yes, in principle, everybody can take part in that program if they stay longer than one semester. So even if they stay one semester and they add the holidays and they are still in Germany, for example, we encourage them then to do something and to save the world, to stay green and to stay in Europe, or even better, to stay in Germany. And we give them incentives for that.
Do you see this project like a long-term project? How do you see this, the future of this program?
I think we are only starting with this because finally 5 years ago nobody asked this question that Erasmus could be bad for the climate. This is a new idea actually, and I think this is getting bigger. And if we want to carry on with Erasmus, and I really believe in Erasmus very much, then we need to come up with solutions that the travel is reduced to the bare minimum. So I think this is the future for Erasmus.
I'll be so happy to recommend to my friends to be part of this program. Thank you for the interview. It was so nice knowing more about the program.
Thank you very much.
Today I'm interviewing Ketevan, which has taken part in a very interesting program. Hey Katie, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Ketevan, 21 years old, exchange student from Georgia.
Okay, I heard that the program you participated was very nice. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, I'm part of Green Erasmus project at GreenErasmus, and the idea of the project is to decrease carbon dioxide emissions in air. And as I come in Germany in March, I was supposed to go to Georgia for 1 month and then come back. But instead of this, I stayed in Germany in Remagen and I take intensive German language course in Bonn.
Oh, that's very nice. But how you think this will benefit to your future ambitions?
Yeah, definitely it will benefit me because as I'm planning to continue my studies on master's degree here in Germany, knowing language is very essential. So 1 month intensive course in German language was really useful for me, and I improved my German language skills here.
Oh, I see. It's very nice. I can't wait to participate myself in this program. It was very nice interviewing you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good
You're
luck.
welcome.
Kalvin, I saw pictures on the Facebook group of the university that you were doing a trip of some kind with a bike.
Yeah, it's with bike and train. Do you know what Green Erasmus is?
Not so much. Tell me about it.
It's like this scholarship we have, and so instead of flying home to visit your family during the break, if you're staying here a year, you can get an Interrail ticket, which is like a train ticket you can use in however many countries you want. And so I decided to do that and take a bicycle, and basically I just slept on mountainsides and in the forest for a month. Yeah, and I mixed it with couch surfing as well, so I just met these random strangers. But I'll show you some photos. Okay, so this is everything you need to survive for 1 month. I have a sleeping bag and a tarp for the rain, and basically a lot of repair tools, some cooking pots, and I had these 2 travel bags on the back of the bicycle you carry everything with. And at first I took way too much stuff. So I went on this is when I first begun, and then about 2 hours later, the chain on my bike broke and something else went wrong. So I had to come back, and then I got rid of a bunch of stuff and started all over.
So your trip didn't go the first time. You had to do another take.
Yeah. It was a good thing I did a test run, yeah. But the first place I went to was Switzerland. So I arrived there and I slept on a mountainside, and the next day I'm in this new place. But Switzerland's awesome. I'll show you some photos. So this is like the lakes they have, and as you can see, it's like covered with snow when it's all frosty.
Did you swim there?
No. I mean, you could, but it'd be bloody cold. But yeah, you never know what's going to happen. So this was a blizzard I had to drive through, and so it's happening in the background. But later I had to actually drive through this with the bicycle. I can barely see it ahead of me, but I don't know. I miss the adventure. Like, you don't know what you're gonna face every day, but you meet tons of nice people. I stayed with people here, and they gave me a tour of the town. So yeah, I'd love to do it again.
That's incredibly nice.
Hello, my name is Aytaj, and I am exchange student from Azerbaijan. Today I will be interviewing one of the other participants of Green Erasmus project. Hello, can you introduce yourself?
Hello Aytaj, my name is Manoel Ferreira, and I'm exchange student from Brazil. This is my second semester here in RheinAhrCampus, and in Brazil my major is computer science.
Thank you, Manuel. I heard you are participating in one project which is called Green Erasmus. Can you give a little bit more information about this project and what you are doing in this project?
Yeah, sure. I had from Lawrence, is my coordinator. He introduced me to the idea of this project, and I find very, very interesting. And I choose to have a German language course. So I took an intensive course for 1 month, and it's been very helpful.
Can I ask what is your main takeaway from this German intensive language course?
That's a very good question. I think to learn a language gives you a lot of advantage, mainly in this country where you speak in this language. And I have some plans. Maybe I want to do an internship here or a master degrees, and maybe in 2 years' time I'm gonna have my master degrees completed, and it's very big achievement for me.
Thank you, Manuel, for sharing. I hope your plan will come true, and I will hear a lot of success from you next future. Thank you so much again.
Thank you, Aytaj.